Hello, LaVera. Can you see my? There it is. There's my hand. Hi, welcome. I am just playing with the filter. Maybe I'll upload this. I don't know. I don't know. However, it's late. I'm excited. Tomorrow's the first day of school. I'm on honor roll. Perfect attendance. People will be there. Yes. And also, just wanted to encourage a few. There was a discussion earlier that I overheard about a situation at a person's job. They were saying that there is this person there that's a little bit confused about their gender, and they had on these girly jeans and eyelashes, and I'm trying to bat mine. I don't have a lot. Well, come to think of it, I do their long. I just don't play them up. Sometimes I do. However, yeah, the person is, from what I hear and from what I've observed from a distance, in this, whenever I visited this particular state and place, yeah, this person is a drama king. I don't know, but just from actually being there and seeing them, yes. And so, I'm sure the person that was speaking is a bit dramatic also. I think we all have a little drama in us, whether it's pure or tainted. But, I kind of thought to myself, in situations like those where people may create drama for you because they're smaller, they appear to have more power, or they're just jerks, really, basically, or maybe just unlearned. We can be ignorant, most of us. We don't know any better, especially if you grew up around dysfunction. You do your best, really. That's why I tend to not really get upset with people when they're being ignorant, because we all have either been exposed to dysfunction or we are dysfunction. Really. So, you have to kind of eat the cake out of me, whether you want to or not. Just eat the cake. It's just life. No, I'm just kidding. However, my thought about that was to basically, from my own experience, lay low. If you purposely am not out to hurt anyone, you're not sitting up trying to scheme a way to hurt a person for no reason, just mad for no reason, just silly, just want to vent some power, just remember that God is He's the authority. People hold power down here. It doesn't mean anything. He's still in control. Jesus had nowhere to live. People didn't like him doing what he did. They always had a problem with when he spoke. They had a problem with him acknowledging himself and Jesus. They always tried to find fault in what he ate, what he wore, who he supposedly slept with, who he had a kid with, who was his mama. They was always just sitting up, just being boring and bored. Just always talking. You never heard them dancing or singing or anything, being polite and precious. They were just always like, what do you call it? Sadducees and Sadducees and it's two groups of legal people. They were like experts at the law, and they did not like the fact that Jesus didn't operate from the law. So they would always find a problem with him, always find a problem with something he said or did. But Jesus let them know, the Pharisees and Sadducees, he let them know that he's in control. And yes, they tried to take Paul and Silas to jail, but God still worked it out. Joseph and his brothers, they tried to sell him into slavery, but God worked it out. He came out on top. A few died, but it was all for the glory of God, because you know what? The ultimate thing is, when we die, hell is big enough for all of us. So if we want to be a fool down here and hold on to pride and hold on to our little dignity and our little positions and not acknowledge who God is and think that we control the world and we have such a great part in it, keep living. Tables tend to flip all the time. God is just so awesome. You know, I don't particularly like it because I know I'm not perfect, and I would hate to think I was mistreating someone purposely or being a slave. Slavery is over, people. Those that have not gotten that, slavery is over. There's no need to keep silent with the master. We's free now. We's ain't got to let Harpo beat on us. We's ain't got to let nobody misuse us no more. For those that didn't get that. Anyway, coming back. Yes, you know, he's still he's the authority. He's still in control. I've seen so many, I'm telling you. I thought I had to handle it, and something would say, lay low. I get low. Next thing I know, just crazy stuff has happened. Good and bad, but it was in my favor. Now, if it ever works out, I know that I'm doing all I can to get to heaven. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. I just did something, but it wasn't hurting anyone else, hopefully. It's just a personal preference that I have, that I chose, that I do, and I'm sure it affects someone in some long distance kind of strange way. We're all connected. But I do pray for the deliverance of the situation. I pray for a change, for godliness, and I'm thankful that I have an opportunity to make that choice. And just be encouraged. Hold your head up, whoever's going through this situation, and know that God is a deliverer. And ultimately, focus on heaven. Focus on things that need to be done in your life, such as finding more peace, finding your peace, finding your space in your life where you can be you and do you. Like me cutting my hair, I found so much peace in just getting up and just maybe gelling it down and going on with myself. Not worried about what people think and what they say and how they react and what they feel and what they want. I'm excited. I am so excited. Be your authentic self. And I enjoyed wearing, I used to wear wigs. I may even go back. I don't see it. But, you know, we're performers. That's what our family does. And on TV, you'll be surprised. All shades, colors, lengths, everything. Heights, all of it. There's a weave. There's a weave with entertainment. Not very much is natural. However, makeup, eyes, eyelashes, none of it. Nails, is all drama. Videos, drama. It's to entertain, and that's what we do. We entertain, we inspire, and I'm excited again about that too. We're moving forward all the time. We're changing and making things happen. So yes, pray for me as I pray for you. And again, this is just something I'm doing. I may upload, it may be too long, I don't know, but be blessed and know that God is. That's a mess, boy. I need a trainer. Till later, bye. Just know he's real in your life. He's able. Hey, go to MySpace. No, there's no singing yet, but there's where God, that my testimony, God paid my gas bill 2 times. This time I got a refund check, and I have a couple other sources of income coming in, and no one's in control of it but God. I'm so excited. And I've looked at a beauty shop. I'm thinking beauty barber shop, or just I don't know, because I want guys and girls to get together. I want it to be a nice meeting place for guys and girls. Decent guys and girls, and I think it's going to be by invitation only because I hate drama. I don't want drama queens there. And I'm fixing my sweater, by the way. And don't want, you know, mess. I like good people, and it's very rare that you find them. So I'm going to work diligently to maybe see this past. Me and my sister, we're thinking of going into this together. I've seen, oh, my leg is burning. Oh my. I've seen the facility is beautiful. It's a start. And you know, the equipment's there, and you know, if you got a door open and a comb in your hand, people come sit down. That's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. But I would not work there. I would actually hire people, and I don't know, because I have a few ventures open, and I don't look flashy right now. Normally I do, but right now I'm a little bit more mature, and I realize in this particular time in life I need to save. So remember, having money doesn't mean you have to spend it. Being rich or comfortable is what you keep, not what you spend. and what you give and save. It's good to give 10% to the church or someone or something. Pay yourself, and it's good to save. So before you spend, always give, always save. Be blessed. I'll stop now. I love to talk. Bye.